everyone, welcome back to Denise Dives In. Today we will be going through and just finishing out December's budget because the following paycheck is going to be basically saving up for the mortgage. I kind of screwed up my fixed bills by paying that credit card off, which is fine. I would much rather have that credit card paid off than $900 just sitting in my account, not getting any money, and that card was about $70 a month in interest. So I'd much rather just get that paid off, and basically this last paycheck is going to go towards that mortgage payment that we usually are like a month ahead on. So we're just gonna go through and add all these numbers up as if it was the end of the month. And that way we can kind of close this month out because the debt payment is done now. Hopefully all this is making sense. I'm not sure. It's probably what are you doing, Denise? So I'm using my new Parku erasable gel pens, and when I actually do get paid, and I'll put these numbers in, but it's not exactly what I was going for before. So normally I make the debt payment at the end of the month after everything's done, and then I make my debt payment. I made my debt payment already. My card is paid off, and I would rather just do a little check-in at the very end of the month and update these numbers because I can erase what I'm putting down right now. So this is just the December overview, and then we'll do a little check-in. So the difference in income should be this minus this, so 473. The next paycheck will be less than this. We've already worked the week of this paycheck, and it should be I'm gonna say maybe 880, 900. But that's fine. We did have a pretty good month in as far as income goes, so that's totally fine that one's a little short. And then for budget items, again, this one's not done either, but I saw how much money we have left for our categories here, and I'm just gonna fill in that we just use this money because what I plan on doing is say we have if we had a lot of money left over, I would just roll it into the debt payment. But now, since that debt payment is gone and we're just worried about the mortgage, what I'm going to do is just say that these are actual numbers for the groceries and gas so that money is accounted for because we shouldn't go over in either of those. Eat out, we shouldn't go over because we use our extra spending money if we have anything left. So if we add all this up, it should just be I can do this in my head because Dominic's care was short because I didn't figure out winter break and stuff. I just did it wrong. So it should just be $2,105. And then this was an actual, we did use all of the money out of those categories. So I just add this to the budget items as well as the unbudgeted. So I take this plus this number plus our unbudgeted, which is on this side, and then I get that number. We'll come back to it. So hold on, let's just do it now. 2716 plus 100 plus 2105. So we've got 223216. Yeah, I think this will be a little bit easier because I think it's gonna get confusing because I made that debt payment already. So this one's only a little bit short. 2,230. When I open my window to film videos, it makes it so I can't see my calculator screen. It's hilarious. So that's why I'm always wait, what does that say? 284. So let's go look at the fixed bills real quick while we're looking at expenses. My fixed bills, I just overestimated on all of them this month. I always overestimate on the sewer. Verizon, I overestimated just because I wasn't exactly sure how much it was going to be, but I knew it was going to be in the 140 range. It was really cool that it was like in the low 40 range, but SRP is our electric, and that is always $255. We're on a budgeted plan, and it went down. I have been trying to do a little bit better with electricity. We have a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house, and I hate being hot, obviously. So in the summer, I put it too low, but in the winter, I use my heater probably more than most people too, because I hate being cold too. So, well, it's not even that I hate being hot. Alex is from Colorado. He hates being hot. So I just am like, oh, okay, that's fine. Because in the winter, I hate being cold. So I just feel like it's a give and take, and I'd rather pay a little bit more in my electricity to be comfortable. I know I'm a brat. But it went down. So we have been doing a little bit better. I've been trying to like open up the doors and stuff when we're home and let in the nice air, because it doesn't get very cold here during the day. And so, yeah. And then, let's see. This one, they sent me a bill for that amount, and then it was $176. Next month, I'm pretty sure it's like $191, so that'll like balance back out. I don't know why that was low like that, but I'll take it. So we were under budgeted, like over budgeted, $90.24. So that gets to get back into the basically our debt pay. And then this originally was supposed to be $225, I think it is normally. No, $145 plus $225. Normally it's $370. But I took out my last Christmas like installment, I guess, for my sinking fund in November. So that's why it's lower than what I had originally budgeted for. And you'll see that in the sinking funds. And then we just had that one unbudgeted, because like I said, I've been using my spending money for like anything that's like just random that I don't want to, and it's not that I don't want to write it down or anything like that. It's just that I, see no problem for me doing that. I don't get into too much trouble, because I still usually have money left over at the end of the week, and I'm not just like, oh, well, this money is like kind of burning a hole in my pocket. It keeps me really accountable. I don't know if you have these types of spending problems like me, but what happens when I have the physical cash, it's really hard for me to say, like, splurge one day at work and buy a whole bunch of crap and go, oh crap, well now you only have like $80 for the rest of the week. So it really does help having like a little bit more in my spending money. For me, it might not be like the same for everybody else. You might just be like, oh my God, I'm gonna spend it all. But for me, it like, because it's cash, I'm like, oh, well, I better conserve so that I have money all week, kind of thing. It does really work for me that I take the money out in cash, and it disciplines me, especially at work, because at work is where I used to spend like, I don't even want to tell you guys, like probably $20 a day. I would buy scratch tickets. I would buy just junk food, coffees. I would buy water, which I've been trying to be good and just get the water from the fountain, which doesn't taste as good, but I'm trying to budget and be budget savvy. And so that was like just water bottles alone. I would probably spend like $3 a day on just water bottles, because I was being a snob, and the water from the fountain is a lot better at the store I'm at now than the old store I was at. So I've been trying to be good about that. So I did order some retractable parkour pens with my spending money, so those should be on the way. When I get those, I will definitely show them to you guys while I do one of my videos, because these ones are capped, but I really like these. I'm really excited that now, like, when I do get paid, I can like go through and like erase this and put in the right amounts. So I'm super excited. And you can kind of tell that they're a different like shade of black. They're not so bold, but that's so you can erase it, and that's completely fine with me. I'd love to be able to erase it, so I will deal with it being a little bit lighter. And then that's $318 we got to save. All right, so basically we would take this number minus the expenses, which was 4,482,93. And that is 4,482. $1,631.06. Now, if you've watched my previous videos, you know that I paid a $19.99 payment to it. So I'm relying a lot on this next paycheck to like basically even that out. But like I said, I will do like a little recap and just go over like kind of how I'm going to spend that check. But we know that the credit card's gone, and we know that we don't have the mortgage saved for the next month. So that's basically what we need to work on in January. And I think it'll be fine. We do, I'm basically wanting to pre-film these, not pre-film, but just like have them done early, just because Christmas, I will be working Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and it'll just be like a weird week because Dominic's out of school. So, yeah, I just wanted to have these kind of up and done, and I feel like by the time I would revisit this, I'd be like, wait, what did I do kind of thing. So that is it for today's budget results video for December 2018. But I will probably either put it like on another video or do like a little tiny like recap of like how I'm going to do this. It'll be in my paycheck to paychecks too, so I don't know. But if you have any questions or anything, please leave them down below. Hit subscribe if you want to join me in 2019 and start doing your budgets. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great end to 2018. See y'all next time. Bye.